Inside the State House, a proposed bill could make it easier for registered sex offenders to live closer to schools. The bill would cut the required distance in half. Our Spencer Davis joins us now with why one law enforcement group is saying no.
Senate Bill 2254 would lower the distance requirement from 500 feet to 250 feet. It would also change the weekly check-in requirement to every 90 days for those without a fixed residence. Led by Senate Majority Leader Kimberly Lightford out of Chicago, the bill would allow for registered sex offenders to live within a closer radius to schools and playgrounds. We contacted the Illinois Sheriff's Association, who does not support it.
And I think from a law enforcement perspective, certainly we want to make sure that people can find viable housing. Understand that completely. But at the same time, if we're going to err on this, we're going to err on the side of caution that an increased distance or an enhanced distance of 500 feet today, that it should remain that.
To put the change in perspective, we headed outside to show it. Where I'm standing right now is about 500 feet away from the camera. Under current state law, this is roughly the minimum distance a registered sex offender must live away from a school or playground. This is 250 feet. This is what the proposed legislation would change the minimum requirement to. It would also change the frequency of check-ins for those without fixed residences. Currently, they must check in weekly, but this bill would change that to every 90 days.
And I understand it can be an imposition for somebody to come in on a weekly basis, but by the same token, I don't think we can go from 7 days to 90 days. That's a pretty big leap. So is there something in between, or is there a different mechanism by which they can report to local law enforcement so that we can make sure we know where they are?
This potential change has those in the community concerned as well. When we posted our question asking for your input on Facebook, we received over 700 comments in the first 2 hours. Many of you expressed your concern with the proposed legislation, and some expressed desires to see the distance expanded instead. The bill has not been passed by either General Assembly chamber at this time. It currently awaits its assignment to committee. Reporting in studio, I'm Spencer Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Spencer. Our team reached out to Senator Lightford today, as well as her two co-sponsors on the bill, but did not receive a response.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.